Good morning, woodchucks. No honey today, but the flowers are starting to grow. They're peaking up. I did water them actually yesterday in game. They're still very wet. That's kind of good. The apples are growing, but they haven't turned to ripe yet. Speaking of apples, I need to eat a little bit because, well, I am hungry. Hungry. My food's down to 3, and I don't want to be getting the messages all day long that we need to eat. So let's go ahead and do that. So on the honey, no honey. I was trying to treat this game like Farmer's Dynasty, thinking, well, the bees are going to help, get us more honey or whatnot. But I was looking at the skills just a little while ago, and I was going through them, and right here in Planter, level 3, increase all other goods, honey, apples, and flowers. So do bees not affect the honey at all in Lumberjack Dynasty? It appears not. So, yeah, I've been planting flowers next to here, hoping the bees would pollinate and get more honey, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure that's the case. Anyways, I've been kind of busy the last in-game days. It's been like maybe 3, possibly 4. I was going around and I was collecting mushrooms and also trying to collect some wonderful herbs. Yes, berry nail and bulis. That's the way I pronounce it. So I got 9 of those, but the problem is I only got like 5 jars of honey. So I cannot make all the shampoo and lotion that I would like. But mainly what I was doing going around collecting all the mushrooms is because last time we were cooking,
hello, can I help you?
We were looking at the recipes I could cook, and I had a lot of eggs, a lot of zucchini, and I said, well, if I get some more mushrooms, we can go ahead and make some of those meals. So that's what I was kind of basically doing there. And also like doing transportation jobs. So I don't need that marker there to get some money. Yeah, the money is over 70,000, so 71,112 is what we're at currently.
Hi there.
But my main goal today is we do have some trees. I think we're down to about 10 trees. I want to get those cut, get those to the mill. That way they are processed and ready to go whenever the furniture update does drop for an update. I want to make sure we have everything ready to go. And after we cut down those 10 trees, I don't have any more trees that are cuttable. Of course, we got plenty of seedlings on the ground, but yeah.
Hello.
So it'll be almost time to buy some land. But I don't want to buy land just yet because I want to save up as much cash as I can for the Cobra, the tree harvester. So I was kind of, I don't want to say fighting with myself, but arguing with myself a little bit, thinking, do I want to get the log transporter or do I want to get the tree harvester? I think the tree harvester first. I don't mind cutting down trees with a chainsaw. It doesn't bother me at all. The tree harvester first, though, because when the tree harvester does cut up the trees, it actually put it into a nice pile. So when we cut down trees now, which we'll do here pretty soon. What do we got for jobs? Transport, bush trimmer, transport. Ooh, I can do all those social jobs, say, probably afterwards. Let's jump to... Nope. Actually, let's jump back to the house because we're going to go and cook. But yeah, as for the tree harvester, like I was saying, when the tree harvester cuts up a log, it'll put it into a pile. When we cut down trees, the tree just drops and we have to cut it up, and it's not really much in a pile. So by getting the tree harvester, what that will do is when I go in to pick up the logs will be more of a pile. I don't have to drive from log to log, if that makes any sense. Anywho, what I want to do today, so this is the recipe I was looking at, because we have tons of eggs, 585. I had tons of zucchini, 393. But I didn't have any mushrooms because we usually just make the lowlander style mushroom soup. But now that I got plenty of mushrooms, let's go ahead and use up some of these zucchinis and some eggs. And now I can make 282 of these. I don't know how much these are worth, but let's bring in some cash. That's what I want to do today. While we're here, let's go ahead. We're going to use up all the honey that we do have. May as well. I mean, that is $1,000 I'm making right there just in shampoo. Yeah, $1,000 in shampoo. So, yeah, I used up all the berry nail. Now, I have 4 more bulis. But, yeah, jars of honey, nada. 0, zilch. Yeah, I need the honey. Need the honey. Yes, I know I can buy it at the store, but to me, I'm not in that much of a rush to make the shampoo and lotion. I mean, I think it's like 24 euros for a jar of honey, which just cuts into the profit quite a bit, in my opinion. So I'm not in dire need of the money. I mean, if I was getting kind of close to where I need this like another $1,000 to buy the Cobra, then maybe I'd be doing that just to try to get enough cash for the day. All right, so, hey, Jack,
Hello
how you doing?
there. Welcome to my store.
Well, thank you, Jack. I'm up here like every 4 or 5 days or so.
what do you have in your store?
We know what you have in the store. So let's go here and sell the shampoo first. So we know that's 1,000. Thank you very much. And let's go to food. So these sell for 16 euros a piece. Right now, I'm going to get 4,500, which is good enough. Really good enough. But now I'm out of mushrooms, which is fine. I'm not, you know. So the Lowlander mushroom soup. Yeah, right now if I had enough mushrooms, I could probably make 68 of them because I got 68 milk and 105 pumpkins. The greenhouse is doing well. I did water that yesterday as well. But man, I really need the farm up and going. If I can call it a farm, we need the milk. The milk will be good. Mushrooms, yeah, I'm going to start trying to collect more mushrooms as I go around. And I'm running back to the house. I don't need to. We can just teleport. Is my tractor here or? I can't remember what I do with my tractor. I feel like I may have brought the tractor. Did I bring the tractor back here? That's a good question. For some reason, I felt like I did, but apparently I did not. Alright. That's the stump grinder. That is the grapple crane wood trailer. Buggy car. Oh, wow, it was right here. I started thinking, wait a minute, did I see it parked here? I don't remember why I brought it back. Maybe to fuel up, I don't know. Either way, now that we got it, let's go back to our forest area. Cut down the last 10 trees that we do have. Get those into the river, get them to the mill and process. So right now, the current status of the mill is looking pretty good. We're somewhere near 200 crates of wet planks. We got about maybe near 100 crates of dry planks sitting outside ready to be sold or used. We're just waiting for the update to find out if I could use them somewhere else. If not, we'll just go ahead and sell them. I think 62 crates of wood chips are ready to go. I have a full trailer of bark, which is 11,000 kilograms, and I think the mill has like 5,000 kilograms in it right now. So the mill's got a decent stockpile, and right now our money's up to 76,000. I mean, if I were to sell everything today that I could probably get up to maybe like 110,000 in the bank account, maybe more than that. I'm probably underestimating because math right now is not my friend. That's what happens when you stay up long hours recording. Because yeah, if you didn't know, Medieval's Dynasty came out. Why is this tractor stuck like this? Why can't I turn? Alright, and how if I detach that? Now can I turn? Must be the way I was angling the tractor as I hooked up to it. There we go. Now we're attached. Alright, we'll come over here and, well, we'll just park it somewhere. I think most of the trees I gotta cut are down here, maybe? I really don't know the lay of the forest land right here, so let's get the old chainsaw out. Alright, so let's come down here and kind of work our way counterclockwise. Does that sound like a plan? 10 trees, 7 dead trunks, 1 spruce, 2 birch trees. So I also look at my inventory. I do have like 100 some odd birch trees in my inventory, so I'll probably plant those first once we get these forest areas cleared out with stumps. Just trying to save the money. That's all I'm really trying to do. And yeah, I do need to buy land, but I'm hoping that when the September update comes out and we start making furniture, we get enough cash to be able to buy the Cobra. But I also don't want to short myself on cash to where I can't buy any land right away. Because it would kind of suck to, like, hey, we got the Cobra, but you don't have no land to cut trees on. And you don't have the money to buy the land. Now, the land that we're looking at is, I would consider on the cheap side. It's like 6,000, 7,000. Kind of like these were over here. The 2 pieces of property that were over here were like 6,000 something a piece. Not too expensive. As I'm looking for trees to cut down. Almost missed this one right here. So this should be a spruce tree, right? I would assume. Cut her on down. So yeah, with the Cobra, when it cuts the trees, like I said, it's going to place them down nicely. So like here, when the tree falls and we cut up, the logs are going to stay right where they are. The tree harvester is going to kind of put them in a pile. So each tree will have like its own pile of logs. Just make it easier and quicker to pick up the logs. But what we're going to probably find out is once we get the Cobra, we're probably going to burn through forest pretty darn quick. I mean, it'll take no time to harvest. Like I said, it's not that bad cutting up with a chainsaw. We get it done pretty darn quick. But right now, if I had the Cobra when I started cutting down this tree, I would be done with this tree already. So I think it might, once we get the Cobra and we start zipping through the forest, it may come to a point, I mean, I don't know if I can cut down all the forest before all the trees regrow. So the ones we planted not long ago are going to take about 2.5 to 3 seasons to grow. I'm thinking with the Cobra we probably could zip through all the forest. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, so I got 8 more trees left to cut down. So wait, that didn't count as a spruce tree? Alright. Is this considered... let me just see what this is. So we had 5 dead trunks left. Does it consider this a dead trunk? I think the stats on the forest telling you what tree is what sometimes is not correct. So yeah, now it says I got 4 dead trunks left. It's counting this as a dead tree. Okay. I'm not really sure about that. I mean, that tree did not look dead to me at all, but okay. I'd rather have the spruce trees because they're taller, give you more logs. But we are working our way towards that Cobra, though. But like I said, when it came out, I'm not in a rush to get it, but you know, just trying to. We are working hard to try to get it. And plus, I really don't have nothing else to do here on the mill. We're just kind of waiting. Kind of waiting. Stop, bounce up and down. Let me trim you up here. There we go. But with all those dry planks, I'm pretty sure I probably need it for furniture. Or, is it Jack? No, it's not Jack. I forgot his name. James. James, yes. We're business partners with James. So eventually we'll get back to building maybe some houses. I'm not sure. And they may be actually working on, because I know in the beginning, they said you needed to use dry planks to build up those log cabins, but I think most of us used the wet planks and it worked just fine. So they may be trying to find a way around that or fix that. I'm not sure. But hopefully we do get a couple of quests in the September update that allows us to get some more skills. That would be nice. So I think I was kind of touching up on it at the beginning of this episode, that because someone did ask me if I go into skills, how to upgrade the mechanic skills. Right now, you could pretty much only get up to level 1, which is buy fuel and bulk at a gas station and fill up at your yard. That's it. The rest of the stuff, yeah, cannot do that yet. Planter, nope. So, yeah, if you can't get it, if you've done all the main quests, then, yeah, you're pretty much at where you're at. There's not much. They'll be added later on at some point. At some point. Now, see, to me, this is a dead trunk. This is definitely dead on arrival. This would make probably some good firework, unless it's extremely dead and rotted. Alright, so while you're dropping down, let's go ahead and we'll trim you up as well. So yeah, after we clean up this mess here, picking up the trees and whatnot, the next step will be cutting up all the stumps on here. Then bring the planter over and plant the birch trees that I have. I only have 108 birch trees in my inventory. It may sound like a lot, but I think 108 is probably what I can plant on one of these. These lots are... Yeah, these lots are like the same size. This is 0.14 hectares. So, yeah, I'm probably going to need more than the trees that I got. And the seedlings slash saplings are not that expensive. But, you know, I think you can buy 500 of each at a time per day. I mean, I could probably spend pretty close to $10,000 in seedlings if I wanted to. Alright, you are all trimmed up as well. 4 more trees to go. I am curious because I think it did say 2 birch trees, and I don't know where the birch trees are. This would not be a birch tree, so let's see, it says 2 dead trunks, 2 birch trees. I don't know what this one's classified. I mean, if anything, it's got to be a dead trunk. This is not a birch tree. Not a birch tree at all. And, yep, classifies it as a dead trunk. I mean, there's no limbs on it, so I guess that, you know, that's probably more correct than anything. There we go. Jump over that. I mean... Alright, so this, I mean, is this a dead trunk? I don't know. It looks like a spruce tree to me. Yeah, so the only stats I'm looking at now when I buy forests, I'm not looking at what type of trees are on there because it doesn't seem, like I said, as accurate. Okay, so that's classified as a dead trunk, apparently. And those over there must be birch trees. Maybe they were birch trees at one point. But now, to me, they're dead, so... whatever. Yeah, so when I buy property now, I just look at how many trees are actually on there. And like I said, I hope at some point they do update. Like when I bring up the map and show you my other forest that we own and we planted saplings on there. Right now it just says... Actually, I think on the map it doesn't show you anything. It won't say you have like trees on there or anything. If we were to walk up to the forest and whip out our chainsaw and we did hit the engineering button, it would say like 300 some odd saplings, but it doesn't tell you what kind of trees they are that are planted. I'll show you what I mean here. Just don't disappear. Alright, it's here somewhere. It's underground. I think it's underground. So hopefully my log trailer can grab it. And somewhere here. Sure. I can see the log right there. So yeah, if we whip out the map and we come down to this property here, so I scroll over, it says I got 2 birch trees, 2 trees in total. If we go over here, oh no, it does say I have 299 seedlings planted. Up here it just says 55, 99. I have no idea what type of trees I planted up there because I forgot already. Anyways, let's keep our mind focused on cutting down these last few trees and picking them up and getting them shipped off to the mill to be processed. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the stump grinding in an episode or if I can do that off camera. I don't know yet. It's not the most enjoyable thing to watch. I mean, I guess I could show a little bit of it and maybe do some social jobs in the next episode, possibly. Don't know. And someone did ask if they fixed the stump grinding. The stump grinding is the same as it was when it got released. I haven't seen anything. I think there was a hot fix in between the August update until this episode came out. I didn't see anything in the patch notes that they adjusted how the stump grinding is. But it's one of those things that the more you do it, the more you get kind of used to it. So hopefully when they improve on it, it just makes it a little bit easier. Alright, so officially, right now, I technically have no more trees to cut down. Except for the ones that always regrow. So, which is a couple of them. Alright, let's go ahead and put the chainsaw away. Let's go grab our tractor. Where did I park the tractor? I see the arm to the logging trailer. So yeah, the benefit, like I was saying, of one of the tree harvesters is that when you cut the tree up, they'll just pile the logs from that tree into a pile instead of being out in a straight line as where the tree dropped. So that'll be nice to have. And then we'll save up the money to buy the bison. And I'm still arguing with myself of, do I want to keep my social points or am I going to use them to buy the bison? That's going to be the thing. I probably almost have enough social points to use towards the bison, but we definitely don't have enough. I need 192,000 social points to use towards the Cobra, and I am way short of that. And I'm not really doing any jobs that are going to get me up there in social points anytime soon. Now I don't know when James starts giving us houses to build, if I'm going to get social points with him when we start doing contracts together or building houses together. Or if they add main quest line jobs as well, like we did with Logan, we can get like 5,000 social points here and there. But unless we have something like with our uncle, when we paid off the loan to our uncle, which was 250,000 euros, I think we got like 30,000 social points from him. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I could be wrong, and I have no idea what's the plans for the updates at all either. Alright, so those two trees there are taken care of. Let's get these in somewhere. Not too picky on how I stack the logs here because, like I said, we're not too far from the river, so it's not like I got to make long trips back and forth to the river to here. So to stack them up really neatly to get an extra log or two on, not my main concern here. Just throw on as many as I can, go to the river, drop them off. It's 10 trees, so more than likely it's going to take 2 trailer loads either way. But these logs were kind of on the thick side, so it actually may take me 3. But I'm thinking we can do it 2 because there were a lot of the dead trunks, as they call them. So I'll only get like maybe 2 to 3 logs off of those. And the other thing I kind of need to do is go around here and then take care of some of the limbs and the not the trunks, but yeah, well, the trunks that were here before I cut down trees. The bushes and all that need to kind of get out of here. So when it comes time to plant our saplings, we won't run into any issues. Looks like I got plenty of room on the right side of our trailer here. Start stacking them up over here. And now it looks like I kind of created a mess over here. Can I grab that one? Am I close? Not close enough. Also, just want to be careful. I don't want to run into that tree, which I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. The tree that's kind of underground. I don't want to somehow hit those logs and push them down further through the map. So I just want to be careful of those. I don't think that log is on there. See if I can pick up a few more logs around here. Yeah, I should definitely be able to get this done with 2 trailer loads. Alright, let's go just pick up one more log because I can. And then we'll call that good enough and go drop these off. And as we know now, pretty much anywhere in the main river, I guess we'll call it. As long as you drop the logs off in the main river, the logs should have no problem flowing on down the river. To the mill. This spot right here seemed to work out really well for me. Let's just make sure I don't drive into the river. Actually, that's not close enough. And really, I can probably actually park the trailer in the water. As long as my tractor doesn't go in the water, then we're all set. This is going to be a good amount of logs here. This will probably give me like another maybe 5 chipboard crates is too much. A lot of splishing and splashing going on, but looks like all the logs have been received by the river, and they will continue on down to our mill and be processed. Alright, so the first one I want to try to pick up is the tree that's not really there. It's there, but it's not there. So I think this is the top of the tree. Tractor stop, thank you. And I probably should have counted how many logs were underground, but... Oop, okay, pick up log. If I do my engineering site, yeah, so I got 3 or 4 more logs to pick up somewhere. Magical logs appearing out of nowhere. Drop it on down. You're there somewhere. There you are. Is there one more? Yep, one more. This one I can kind of see. There we go. And pretty soon that'll be it for logs for us for a little while. It's not like we don't have the cash, but like I said, we'd like to save the cash just for now. Just for now, until we can see what the September update drops. But if I tell you what, if I get done trimming up these stumps and replanting, then we'll have to go buy some land. And I mean, gotta buy it anyways, right? But I think the main reason why I want to hold off on buying the land now is because with the furniture update, if I get enough cash where I can buy the Cobra, then that will determine on what land I buy. If we don't buy the Cobra, then I'm going to buy different land. Alright, so I think this is all the logs right here. Let's have a quick drive around. Looking from side to side. I probably should hold down my engineering button, but probably better off just looking around. Well, I'm definitely going to say that I got them all. So really, if you want to be sure about dropping your logs into the river, you can probably do this. And actually, before I do that, in case something weird goes on, let's go ahead and save the game. That looks like a good spot. Make sure it says game save before I do this. Alright. So if you back the trailer into the water, not the tractor, but the trailer, shouldn't be a problem. Now the only thing I was thinking of is I don't want to drop the logs on this. What happens if I drop the log on this side? Oh, it goes right through the trailer. Alright, so I was wondering if the logs would get stuck on the trailer. I may have just dropped that log right back into the trailer. Yeah, but yeah, so you can definitely see, like, I'm not really on land or anything. At least it doesn't look like it. So you can back the trailer right up into the water if you want to. And if you're wondering why I'm not using that drop-off point right there, it's because you had to park really close to that railing in order for these logs to technically drop into the river, and you still may get some once in a while that don't actually drop. Then you have to go down and pick them up and then throw them into the river yourself. So this is why I'm doing it this way. So for now, I'm going to leave the trailer here because, like I said, depending on the update or what I'm going to do in the future here, if we get enough cash, I'll kind of show you my kind of thought process anyways. So yeah, if we get enough cash and I can buy the Cobra with the September update, making furniture and all that, we're probably going to buy the land up here, these two pieces up here maybe. If I can't afford the Cobra, then maybe I'm just going to buy maybe like this land over here. That way I can just transport down here quickly. I mean, the log drop-off point for here is not too far, but that's kind of my thought process anyways. So I do have some tree transportation job and a bush trimming job to do. I'm going to jump it out of my tractor. That can stay there. Don't park it on the platform. I know the platform at the mill is a problem. I don't know if the other ones are considered a problem or not, but I would say don't do that. Don't do it. Let's go ahead and teleport back to the buggy, to our lovely little mill, and let's run down to the mill and see if the logs are coming through or not. And I'll do those as the social jobs after I get done recording at some point. Transportation jobs, yeah, you see me do those. This is me driving around the buggy, which is fine. And I don't mind showing that, but I pretty much jabbered on here in this episode long enough. It's really not much more to talk about. So I'll be just doing quick cuts on the transportation. And bush trimming jobs, no one likes watching. Most people don't like doing it, probably let alone watch it. So what's the humidity on these? So 3 more days I can swap out these boards here. So that might be part of the next episode. We'll be doing that. So yeah, 62 wood chip crates ready to go. Looks like the original logs I shipped on down here have not arrived yet. Where are those logs? I mean, it's not that far, is it? No, because we drop them off here. They got to be coming around the corner pretty soon. There they are. So this is from the first trailer that we dropped off. So you know what? I'm probably just going to spend. Let's see what. Oh, geez, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, huh? Beautiful day. Let's start the fire. Let's not burn ourselves. And I'm going to sit here and just. Oh, okay, not that one. How about this one? There we go. That's a better view. I'll just sit here and watch the logs roll on down the river. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in Lumberjack's Dynasty. But until then, have a good one.